the XX presents Vershini's monologue from the Three Sisters and a monologue from Cyrano de Bergerac by Edmund Rosden. Yes, how strange everything really is. When the fire broke out, I hurried up home. When I get there, the house is whole. I'm injured and in no danger. But my girls are standing by the door in just their underclothes. Their mother isn't there. The crowd is excited. Horses and dogs running about. But my girls' faces are so agitated, terrified, beseeching, and I don't know what else. My heart hurt when I saw those faces. My God, I thought, what those girls would have to put up with if they live long. I caught them up and ran and kept on thinking that one thing, what they would have to live with in this world. I come here seeing their mother shouting and angry. And when my girls were standing by the door in just their underclothes, the street was red from the fire, there was a dreadful noise. And I thought that something of the sort used to happen many years ago when an enemy made a sudden attack and looted and burned. And in that same moment, there really was a difference between the present and the past. And in a couple years, 2 or 3 perhaps, the people in our present life will have the same fear and contempt. The whole past will seem strange and dull, clumsy and uncomfortable. Oh, indeed, what a life there will be. What a life there will be. Forgive me, I dropped into philosophy again. I do not long to philosophize, I'm just in that sort of mood. As I was saying, what a life there will be. As if they were all asleep. Only just imagine the 3 persons like yourself in this town. But in future generations, there will be more, and still more. And when the time has come, and everything will change and become as you have it, you too will go out of date. People will live as you do. People will do things like you do. People will even be born better than you. Today, I'm in the most peculiar mood. I'm devilishly keen on living. The power of love is unknown to the world. Great good grows out of it. Big Nose? How dare you? Young man, I'm afraid your speech is a trifle short. You could have said at least 100 other things, varying the tone of your words. Let me give you some examples. Sir, if I had a nose like that, I'd amputate it. When you drink from a cup, your nose must get wet. Why don't you drink from a bowl? 'Tis a rock, a peak, a cave. No, it's a peninsula. What's that large container for? To hold your pens and ink? Oh, you love the little birds so much you gave them a perch to roost upon. When you light your pipe and puff smoke out, the neighbors must think a chimney's afire. Be careful when you bow your head, or you might lose your balance and fall over. Place an umbrella over your nose to keep its color from fading away in the sun. Sir, only the beasts of aristocrats called it the hippo, campo, elephanto camielos, could have such a solid lump of flesh and bone below its forehead. A hook to hang your hat upon. No nose, oh majestic breeze, can give thee cold save when the north winds blow. When it bleeds, it must be like the Red Sea. A nice sign for a perfume shop. Is that a conch shell? And are you Triton rising from the sea? That ain't no nose. That's either a little watermelon or a big cucumber. The enemy's charging. Aim your cannons. That nose has one advantage. It keeps your feet dry in the rain. There, sir. Now you have an inkling of what you might have said, had you been a man of witty letters. Unfortunately, you are totally witless and a man of few letters. Only 4 that's spelled word fool. But even if you had the skill to invent such remarks, you wouldn't be able to entertain me with them. You haven't uttered such a quarter of a jest, the first syllable of a word. For jesting is a privilege I only grant myself.